All right. Are we live? Yes. Hmm. Mm-mm. All right. So this was the issue that I'm facing right now. So I cannot see uh, the OTP being sent. So what could be the issue here? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Let me add the chats as well. All right, I have it here. Maybe I can just can't I pop it out? Come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Maybe for now I can just get rid of controls. Scenes, scene transitions, sources, audio mixer, and for now add this. Cool. Awesome. So this way I don't have to be All right, guys, come on. You have to opt for the poll, so make sure you do that and leave a like as well. Let me just see my drag my app over here. All right, now I can see all these things over here. So the issue currently what I'm getting is if I just continue with email, I am not getting the OTP. So where it could go wrong? And also please let me know if the audio and video are clear. And feel free to ask questions. Uh, I have these things right. Straight out code. Maybe send email. What the error I'm getting on terminal? Okay, I got nothing. Should be getting this now. Let me just. If I continue with this thing, I should. Oh, crazy. This is not even calling. Wow. I did this, I think, but it says Getty viewer, and I can do this dot unwrap dot parse. Okay, it created a generic method that is cool. So whatever I need to convert, I can just simply get this thing, get env vars, and provide this thing, and this is the type that I want. So basically I did that over here. Should that be an issue? No. This is not even calling. Check that again. Okay. Oh, 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 I messed it. I messed it. I need to update something. Sorry, can't show you this. How can I do that? Uh-huh. All right. Okay, so if I see the polls, I can see there are 4 votes, and one of them is into Rust. 2 of them are techie but not into Rust, and one of them is just visiting. So guys, make sure you please like this stream and feel free to ask questions. So I have updated something over here. So actually the configs that I was using is of prod, so it was pointing to the prod. Now let's see if we get anything. I think maybe we can reload this thing. Okay, I get the OTP now. I can see .env true info logs are being maintained. That is good. That is good. So now it's time to remove this thing. So let's check. Okay, so we have only one instance running. No, let me just add another one. Hello, 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 hello. Yes. Okay, one more thing we have to do here. Uh, the thing is, currently my front page is not loading up the details because I have a separate endpoint that I call from Postman. I think I should put it in use effect. Yes, please go ahead. All right. Yeah. Let's see if we get the error logs and all. Mm, but not right. So I think I have used loggerel. I was thinking I should migrate to AML engineering along with full stack. Would that be a good idea? So hello, hello. So you're a full stack dev. Are you working somewhere? Sure, you can migrate, of course, but never just like leave everything and pursue for that. So you can do it as your side hustle. That's what I would recommend if you are working somewhere. But if not, then I think as a full stack dev, you should get a job first and then only have no working experience but have some projects. So I think you should, if you are very well versed or skilled in full stack, then use that skill first to get a job. And then as a side hustle, you can pursue with 100% like dedication to that AIML thing. So I hope you are not talking about like a specific AIML branch, engineering branch. Are you a student or are you like, what I can deduce from here is you have some projects, and are you a graduate? Tell me. Okay, so let's just uh, I have to open another instance of Ghosty because the terminal, it doesn't show very well this thing. Let's open another terminal. New window that I can see here, and I can see some logs over here, right? So I'll say cat info.log, nothing. Cat error dot log, nothing. So uh, login user, right? Maybe I can login user. So I already have data over here, so I can just use I already have this thing, right? Currently in third year BTech. Okay. Trying to get an internship right now, and as of going with machine learning, I might just do it side by side. Okay. Let me translate that. Okay, so you're asking, in the backend developed in Rust, does the payload use any library for validating data input? Okay, so here is the thing. So it's highly like typed language, strongly typed language. So when the payload arrives on the request on the server, so this thing, as you can see, payload JSON user input user login, let's say. So if I go inside it, I have defined a type that this payload will only consist of email. If the payload from the front end will have other details as well, like address, name and all, this will just crash out. So this makes sure that the payload is valid. It validates the type, it validates the entire payload. So it's a typed language. So I mean, yes, Yash, I think, yeah, if you are like on third year and whatever skill you have, try to get job first and do the other one as a side hustle. So also what's hello hello PX Frito handle one. So yeah, this is what you're asking, right? How the payload gets verified. So this is how it does. So it validates by types. Awesome, awesome. Can I ask you how secure remote jobs? I am MLOps engineer looking for a remote job. How you secure remote jobs? Uh, Try to look for the openings that has specific like things for remote openings. Also, try to contribute on open source codes. Yeah, and try to do a valuable contribution so that you get noticed. It takes like a time, 6 month, 8 month. You have to constantly like pushing commits and all. And then if they like it, you can be like in the team. Okay, so login user logger. So let's see if this works. If this works, then I'll have to push this in production because the changes are still there. I don't have pushed it yesterday, so today I have to do that. Do algos track? No, 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 no. I think you are getting it all wrong. I mean, like it depends. It's about like the platform that you are using, or if the client is using someone that is hiring is. Oh yeah, while recruiting, it could be that it looks for a GitHub handle. They ask a candidate for their GitHub handle, and the the website or the tool that they have created, it might look into that only of the open repositories commits, not your private one. It could look, so it might be. But I mean, they don't have to do that thing. They can simply ask your handle and just check out your profile, and there they can like clearly see the open source commits that you have done, and if they find something meaningful, then it's a done. Right, let's go on top. I think I already have added this thing, right? So it's an info. The message would be and the origin would be controller. Let's see if this gets created, then we will push the changes production. So for that I have to log out again. Continue with email. Okay. Uh, let's fill in the OTP. All set. Do 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 do. So this should log it now on the log level. I can just get it over here. Get info.log. Oh yes, I got it. Info on controller login user controller at this time. Awesome. Okay, I think we are good. So this works. This works. This channel based approach works. This is the thing that I created yesterday. Earlier I have a simple thing, but to make it more performant we use this thing. So a dedicated thread will work on to log the files. So now I'll check for the what are the changes to be staged. Logger ch users middleware user repo mode and token verification. Awesome. Git add commit. Token verification, channel based logger. And let's see on our client what changes do we have. Sign in, sign up, and Axios. Okay. Cool. Another thing that we have to do is there is a route over here, so let's quickly implement this thing as well so that we can you see it has grab and store, right? Okay, and this is very much on the home page. So let's quickly go over here. It says Yes. How does Stack Overflow works now? I haven't used it ever since chatbots came. Yeah. Uh, but I use it sometimes. I get like something meaningful. But I think it has slightly declined. Not gonna lie, slightly declined. I mean, by the tools, the AI tools like Claude, ChatGPT, it's like very, very easy to get the information out. Like, instead of wasting, time. I would not say wasting time. I would say researching on entire like articles and all. It just gives the detail to you on the plate. So, of course, I mean, it's very genuine that it will not perform well, Stack Overflow. But again, if you are learning something, then you should look out all the articles, all the solutions that are posted on Stack Overflow, so that you know how like people think towards a solution, and then there is a perfect solution. That could not be a perfect too. Like this one. So there was a question: load env and convert the it to struct. I mean, it has been asked like 4 years ago. This you can simply search on ChatGPT and you'll get the answer. But here, as you can see, there is the entire process how this guy worked, what all, and here is the complete good explanation over here. And the other solutions could be there. The entire like discussion is going on here. So yeah. Come on, you guys. Make sure you opt for the polls. I can see we have 11 votes till now. Most of the people are not into Rust, but a techie. That's a good thing. And if you like this stream, make sure you like, hit the like button, and feel free to come on chat. Any suggestions, any improvements, whatever you want to say. And if you rant about something, then the chat window is open. Okay, to this thing. It's a home screen, right? All these things are hidden, and I can see cards over here. Home page selector, res cards, and it's we are getting it from the backend. Those cards are being mapped over here. We have a card component. Active now. Active now. So active now. Okay, this one. So we need to fill in the details here, right? That means this card should have the info. And these cards, I'm getting it from homepage selector and homepage detail. Let's go inside it. Fetch homepage details. Mm. Okay, this is asking it from the script one, right? So this means I have to do something for this. Let's design this thing. What else could be done here? How do we do that? One thing that we can do is we can automatically call this thing on every page load, but it's not required. We only need once a day. So writing a cron job for that would be an overhead. What else can we do? We can have a check. We can have a check that if the detail is not there, just go find this thing and then again fetch the details. Maybe we can write a function for it. Home cards. I mean, cards would be always there, right? So this thing that we have joined over here on the scraped lottery data, game type, and based on the date we are getting this. How we can implement that? That should be automatically, by the way, because as soon as the app loads, the data should be available, right? We cannot force user to fetch that data. It would be like saying fetch your own data, fetch it yourself. It's like this would be rude. So maybe here we can do something. So we have these things, row, right? Row. Maybe if these things are not available, Maybe let's write another function over here. And say like async function check game data data MySQL pool. This will return an responder. For now, let's say right. So here what we'll do, we will check on the table if the data is available for the current date, then okay, else go and perform the scraping. Right. Guys, come on up for the polls and feel free to hang out on chat. Don't be shy. Come on, people. All right. So, and how do we check that? I'll say let is available. Uh, but we have to check for everything, right? For the this is already there, so we don't have to do that. But I have to check for all the tables. So yeah, let's go ahead and check it over here. uh, this should return bool. Let's see, we'll update it on the way. uh, uh, UTC now. So it returns a date time thing, and then I will just get date naive. So I'll have this thing, and I can now create a query. Basically I have to opt for select, right? So fetch optional. Okay, here's the thing, get game details. Row if let some otherwise. Fetch optional could be a thing. Yeah. So select, what else can we do? Scraped date, yeah. What could be the smallest value over here? Count, what do you think, guys? Where we have scraped date, was today. Does that make sense to you guys? uh, Fetch, uh, fetch optional L pass in the pool. I should have this thing over here, pool, and it should be my SQL pool. Dot, oh wait, does that make sense? If I go on this scrape and store, here I just, okay, this is the scraping part is there. Insert, check if today's data exists. See, I commented this thing. So this was supposed to be that's what I'm writing right now. So if the data exists, like I did this, select count star as count from this, where game type is this and scraped date is today. Okay, and that is good too. What is returned over here? Result a bool. Okay, Ingenie lottery data. This won't be any issue right now. Okay, so I can say now if let it's an optional value, so I'll check for an item is to get it over here. Fetch optional. Unused variable. Unused variable. Check PV data. Now let's yank this thing. And controller scraper mgrd evidence info. Okay, it's the same thing. So maybe I should write it scraped data, and it's time to right. Fetch optional. But if there are two records, what could be done in that case if there are two records? Let's see. We'll check it by, do I have postman? No, I think we have to use curl from the terminal. So we'll see what it gets. So We need a logger as well here. Actix-web data, right? And here I can say log message. I need to fetch in other details as well. Log levels and log origin. Let's go here. Okay, log levels. It's in info. It's not count. It says results, data, and log origin would be repository. Come on, people. Oh, we don't have much audience here. So if you guys are watching this, make sure to chat as well. Come on. Off for the polls. The poll is running, guys. Till then, I'll just check out this message. And data. Fetch game details. Oh, there's also scraped this thing, right? Okay, so I think I have to see one thing. Hello, I'm working on this mobile app uh, where I'm currently storing or checking the data that I scraped. So I don't want to install Postman right now, so I thought I should be doing this. Okay, so I think I can do username, password. No, I want this authorization. This is good. I'll use this thing. I need to log token first. How you doing, Thorfinn? What if I do it like this? Are you able to see it? I think I should do this, right? So now if I show a browser, you should see all these what I'm doing. Cool. Okay, so let's go on terminal here. The post request is for server is on port 3004 127.0.0.1 port 3004. Now here I want my authentication and data. I don't have any and I don't want to pass it, but I need a token, right? So I need a token. Maybe over here if I make another request I can get it. Okay, I'll have the token on my console now. Let me just copy it. Paste it. Let me hit this thing and I'll see if I can get the thing over here. All right, the responder check game data. The thing check game. Oh. Okay. Cool. This will be working now. Now let's see one thing. If I do this instead of I have to mark it full API. Where is it? It's in request defaults. I'm just checking in the. I need to check how it like goes, the full path. Or maybe I can just simply put it here for the time being. Yes. It's API v1 gateway slash this thing. API v1 slash gateway slash, I'll say play, will be under play, and check game data. Okay, so we'll have this thing. So maybe basically I can just make another scope for these as well, for play as well, play and pay as well. So I mean I can do that, we can do that as well, no issues. To game data. All right, and here I can simply Actix-script data, right? This is what we created. I need a reference and I need a logger. Logger, I can say logger data logger is unavailable. Oh sorry, it should be there, and it is returning a result. You can just match it. And oh man, what the fuck is going on? It's okay. Available. If it's an error, then we can simply for now, let's say, and results is none. I need a semicolon here. TTTU. What the fuck? Oh, it needs a fat arrow. Okay, so maybe over here I can say it returns sum of is available. Expected string. Yes, because we have to remove this. Is it okay? But if it's not, but we have to see first, like, what is the data it is returning. And to check that as well, we have to again call another endpoint that actually scrapes the data so that we can have some meaningful answer here. Currently it will just say an op, like a none value, because there won't be any data available. So bad. What's so bad in it, buddy? What's so bad? So bad. What's so bad? Bad is this, buddy. This. Anyways, uh okay, let's open the terminal here and see what do we get here. If all goes well, the request is get request. Fail to connect. And why is that? Because we are getting the error. It says blah 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 is not implemented for this. Check game data. We have some error over here. The trait from request is not implemented for DDD. From request is not satisfied. Mm, mm, mm. Does it like satisfied for this? It does, right? This we have it here. Hmm. Let's hit that thing again. All is well, result is false. So I got this message. State is 200. Okay, I can show you guys this. I mean, this is the token is very local to me, so there won't be any harm. Yeah. So the yeah. So this is the request that I made, and I got this thing. Status 200, message all is well, result is false. Why I get this? I get this. All is well is available is false. Why I got false? Because I didn't have any data, right? So to check what kind of data is there, because so to check in order to what kind of data do we have, so we have to call another endpoint with this request only. So it would look like something like this. Let me just frame it here. It will look like something host, and it will have, it will be something like this. Will be something like this. We have this thing. Do we need additional thing in that? Oh my god, electricity gown. Yeah, we don't need anything over here. Why are we even working? Okay, so this will be the endpoint that I need to call, because this will save the data and so that I can get it over here, right? So currently it will be false. If I run this thing and I'll do it again, I'll be getting it true, because then I'll have a data. So what this endpoint does is it scrapes and store the data. Let me just copy it, paste it over terminal. And if I hit it, if I see it over here, I get the 2 calls and the request has been completed. So if I hit the get request again, still get I'm still getting it false. AV1 gateway. So guys, the stream can end anytime, right? My UPS is about to die. It is about to die. Scrape install. Maybe I can just, for now, I will have to remove this thing later on. Let's quickly see the logs. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can't connect to server. Okay, the build is still loading. Okay, now we can see. La 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 la. No logs. No sir, no logs. No logs here. I think I know. What is this? Okay. Okay, now let's see. I think this is there. We are getting an error. Okay, this is running, and if I hit post, I get this thing. Now over here, if I just do a cat error dot log, mother motherfucker, no errors. This is crazy. Damn. Guys, I have already like had my handles for GitHub and Twitter. So make sure you follow that. On GitHub, you can see some of the repository for absolute beginners. They can just contribute there. On some of them, I have opened like some, you know, beginner friendly issues as well. So you can contribute to that. Yeah, I'm just updating something. Uh, there is a page. I need to update my Twitter link. Profile. Yeah. Yeah. So my page has something. How can I edit this thing? Is making project worth for getting a job? Do we need to deploy it on the web? You need to deploy it on web. That's for sure. Yeah. So this is my another link that I just updated. So feel free to check that out as well. It's buy me a coffee link. Yes, you need to deploy it on the web so that if you have worked on something, you cannot take your laptop everywhere. So you need to have that link and you need to have that on your resume. How much time is required to learn Rust? It depends individually. At least 3 months to read the book, and then it's a constant hustle. So you need to keep building projects in that, and it depends on your technically how fast do you grab things. In my case, I am a very low IQ guy, so it took me very like really long time, and I'm still learning it. But yes, I know some like fundamentals so that I can create, but not like well versed with it. Guys, the poll is going on. Make sure you opt for the poll. Okay. Yeah, it turns out that we are not tracking this error. So maybe we can just see if the controller is being called at all. Or maybe we have some error in our curl request. I don't want to install Postman right now. I mean, that could be a lot more easier if I do so. But let's see if this is being called. Could be possible that the API that we are hitting is okay. The API is called. Now let's see if we have something. Okay, I think info repository from result none. Okay, that is cool. And then again info repository result none. Result none. So you noticed one thing, there is no line break on the logs. There is no line breaks on the logs. Let's fix that thing. What is LTO in Rust? LTO. What is it? LTO in Rust. No. A linker time optimization enables the whole program optimization. No, sir. No, I'm not using it. Uh, it allows optimizations across crates. There are three things of fat thin. Fat take much longer to compile than thin. With fat LTO. Everything is essentially marked inline, so there is no need to use it anymore. I'm not a Bella developer, but here's my take allows optimization across crates. Uh, The question is, when should we use LTO in Rust? When you prioritize runtime performance and binary size reduction, especially in release builds. Oh, for maximum performance, LTO fat Neocacotomal, this provides the most aggressive optimization, improving execution speed by 10-20% or more. For smaller binaries, use true. No, I haven't used LTO, though I like create binary or create release for the production, but I haven't used this. I will maybe try this. LTO increases build time significantly. Not always faster. In some small programs, LTO can slightly degrade the performance due to increased code size from heavy inlining. LTO is not recommended for debug builds due to excessive compilation overhead. New. Yep. I haven't tried. I'm just working somewhere as a, I mean, as a full stack developer, but I'm working in Rust as well. So, but I didn't like exclusively searched uh jobs right now. But if like it's like very, the market is very limited only for, experienced one. I see the posting like regularly, but they want at least a year experienced in Rust. Are you working somewhere, or like a student? Okay, so this format thing. So hopefully at the end, I think I should do it. Okay, so this is, let's hit this again. Results none. That's the previous log. I'm a Java dev trying to learn Rust from 2022, but I started and then streak breaks. Oh, yes. Is reading the Rust book mandatory? I mean, it's a good resource. It's very beginner friendly, that will like take you from very zero, from basics to somewhat intermediate. So yes, I mean, instead of listening to someone who is already efficient, then it would like kind of be very overwhelming to hear that guy or someone. So I would recommend to read the book. It will take you from like very from the base to the intermediate level. How to stay consistent while learning? Fear of getting replaced, or fear of not being able to do anything is the thing. Okay. Yeah. I think there is some issue with my. Okay, guys, I'm showing you this post request that I'm using. This thing. This I'm not able to get to the endpoint. What could be the possible issue with this one? Uh, in the meanwhile, I will install Postman as well. Download. Downloads. So, can you guys check this out? What's the issue with this thing? This is my curl. So it is working for get. Post username password. I don't need it. Authorization. Oh, do I need? No, I don't need anything right now here. Just simply scrape and store. At least I should see this thing, right? And I'm not even getting this info message over here. Scrape and store. Powerball. I think it would be downloaded. Let's keep it here. Postman, come on. No, I don't want to do it right now. What the hell is this? Let me just show you what I'm doing. Anyways, support is 3004. API v1 gateway play scrape and store Powerball. I hope this is the thing. API v1 gateway play, and it's a post request. Authorization would be bearer token headers token. Let me just stop it. Hmm. Let's handle this thing. Oh, again, there are two bearers to it. I need to. No, that is. Didn't get anything. Didn't get anything. Oh, method not allowed. Method not allowed. Oh man. Entity header specifying the supported method. I need to set application on it, right? It would be application JSON. Headers allow. Okay, I can't change it. Accept encoding. Do we have to change that as well? Okay. 26 votes. Man, this is getting out of hands. My brain is numb. This is working, but this is not. At least I should see something, right? But no, nothing. Nothing. I'm getting nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. What the fuck? Oh man. I think my brain is not working. It's a get request and I'm just hitting post. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Yes, see, now I get the data. Let me just show you. Alright. So I can see Powerball data scrapped and stored, right? So let's remove these things. So as you can see earlier, when I hit this API endpoint check game data, I get results false. I should be getting now true if I hit the same API again. Awesome. Now here is the result. I get it true now, right? And if I check info controller, I can see scraper and result working now on new lines. So this is good. So I get the estimated this thing jackpot is of sum 20 million. So it's again a sum record. Now I want to see if there is another record. So maybe I can just see check for mega millions. There's a scraping error. So what I can do is maybe I can just alter some values. Mm, 21. It's 21. Now hit this thing again with 15. Let's hit the same detail with this one. Mm-hmm. Apply, close. Now hit this thing again. So now I should see the two records now. Check game data. Okay, result is true. I can see a new entry, as you can see in front of you. I get repository. Okay, if I do a fetch all, then but how do I know if it's a Powerball or something? So I think it is picking up the first one, so it should be Powerball. So I need to update few things. Get game details. Subscribe data. So instead of estimated jackpot, maybe I can get game type. Mega millions. If I hit it again, I think it's picking up the last one. Mega millions. Cool. Count 2. So it means we have 2 records for now. So this is good. So we have 2 records, but how will I know which data is present? Maybe instead of fetch all, so here I can just say game type, right? What does it returns? It returns a result. It returns a result or vector, right? So I can say for now I'll say if today no, it's not today. If data let okay data so I'll have a vector over here, right? mm, Items dot for now just print item item, and after that let's say this. Mismatch types expected. SS type vector barbell. Hmm. This is bad. So I have rows. So what is it? Oh, that's what I'm doing. I have a row and I'm just doing this thing. Maybe I can get it into a vector, but it's a different thing because fetch all existing dates. I need a naive date, so I just use the closure to map it into iter. It will iterate. Map will work on each item and then collect it into a vector. Okay, so I need it for now, right? So I'll say oh maybe I can return let's check the item first. Man, check game. So I get item as a record of type game type Mega Million Powerball. So guys, I need to figure out a way where I can know which type is missing. Maybe I can just I can say if the length is 2, then I don't have to do anything. If the length is 1, then I'll have to check this thing. So maybe I can return I can return I can return a vector of string from here, and this thing can say data dot uh, into I into iter dot map item. So I can say item dot game type and dot collect. I'll collect it again. So this way I'll have the type of string, right? Vector of a string. That so I just returned it. Hopefully it has an error. Oh yes, yes, yes. Brother, no, I have to wrap it in OK as well. Now it should be gone. Yes, it is. It is gone. Do you know what I did here? I have a data that is an fetch all. So it would be a iterator. It will be returned as iterator. So I can iterate it. And then I use this map function in Rust. Just like in JavaScript, we have map function to iterate on each on the item and perform some operations, right? So we have a map over here, and in this closure we have item, and then item dot game type is of type string. So I extract the value when I iterate onto the data, and what I extract is the game type. And because I need to return a vector, so I use dot collect, so it will give me the vector out of it, right? And now I wrapped it into an OK because I want to return a result. Sounds good. Any messages? Something? Accumulator. Reading the Rust book is mandatory. Hello, hello, programming plugins. Reading a Rust book is mandatory. Not mandatory, but it would be good if you do so. So we have 30 votes so far. Guys, come on. I have my handles on the chat as well. GitHub, Twitter, and buy me a coffee. So you can buy me a coffee or beer if you want. Cool. Let's go. So I have this thing. So now I need to figure out. Need to check something. Just give me a minute. Guys, I've got to go. Lunch is served. I'll be back in a minute. So yeah, this thing I'm just like so what I did, I'm returning a vector. Now on the controller, see, I have this thing, result, record, game type, Mega Millions Powerball. Now I have to check script data. So it's on the controller, right? Yeah, so here I need to check one thing. This is available, have to be changed. It should be data, data, and for now let's not make the compiler angry. Now here we need to figure out one thing. We need to check which row, like which data is present, either Powerball or Mega Million, and whichever is not present we will scrape that. So this I'll do, but first let me just have my lunch. Okay. So make sure you like this stream and leave your thoughts on the chat window. It's open. Off for the polls. We have, so like by far we have only 30 votes. And yeah. I'll be back in a minute and check out the links that I have. Coming. आ गया La 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 la. Yes, yes, all those points are valid. So now here we are. Ah, so let's remove these things. Now here I need to check. So I have a result where I have a record. In this I have these two things. Cool. I have a vector, right? Vector of string. A result of vector of string. Now I need to check which data is present. So I'll say, yeah, I have the data. I'll say if data dot len. So I have to say in this thing I'll have to do an early return. So yeah, I think I don't have the else part over here. I'll make an early return from here. Now here I need to check. Probably this thing. Probably this thing. If it is less than 2, then I need to figure out which thing I have to call. So how to check if amazing contains, right? So I'll say if data dot contains I need right. If it contains ball. Give me a minute, guys. All right, guys. So the electricity is gone, so I'll have to eventually turn off the stream. All right. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you for being on the stream. I will see you next time. Check out my other videos as well on the channel, and there are some links on the chat of my GitHub, my X. Make sure you follow me there. And there is a link of buy me a coffee if you are generous enough. Do the donations. Thank you. Bye bye.